staying in the NFL, but something that's probably going to be
A little newer.
a little fun conversation is going to be the top 10 quarterbacks right now.
Right now. So not like, and I was trying to preface this when I wrote this and
Yeah.
told them to them. So there's like the best quarterbacks in the league. There's the best quarterbacks. Like, yes, of course
So
we have.
Patrick Mahomes guaranteed number one if you're looking
Yeah.
at like in the league. But this is like currently right now
Like,
what's
who
happening.
do you want
Who is
on
the
your
best player?
fantasy team, basically?
Yeah,
right
like
now? Who
the next
is
game.
right now?
So
We'll let our guests go first.
it's going to be fun.
You
All
go
right.
10. You just
It's
go.
gonna be a
You
good
go
time.
through your list, and we'll kind of see where we're all at. Because I think
I'm
these are
so
going to be
excited.
so
It's gonna be
different.
so much
Yeah.
fun.
All right, number 1, I have Lamar Jackson. 2,
okay.
Burrow.
Okay.
And Mahomes. Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
C.J. Stroud. Jaden Daniels. Josh Allen.
Okay.
Brock Purdy. Geno Smith. Sam Darnold.
The only one really quick I'm going to give you is Sam Darnold has been 20 times better than Geno. Geno is stat padding, and I'm not
Right.
Okay, the
I don't
real
think
thing
any
that
team
Donald
wants
has
Geno.
is the 15 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Other than that, Geno's actually been really solid.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
don't-
that's the thing.
yeah, I don't even
It's-
have him on my list.
I don't like Geno's. I don't either. But I'm saying he has Darnold. 12 picks to 5 and 12 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. But Geno has quite a few more interceptions. That's why he's not up there. But
I just think
I don't
that
know.
like, and I agree. I think the rest of them go through your top 5 again.
Lamar Jackson, Burrow, Mahomes.
is Josh Allen not on your list?
Yeah, he is. He's late.
Number 7.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
late.
And then I got Baker Mayfield at 4 and C.J. Stroud at 5.
And I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Burrow, like to me, it's
Yeah.
hard because like Burrow just
Burrow-
doesn't have the wins. He's kind of like
I ranked Burrow lower just because of his
he
team
hasn't
play.
been able to win.
He
but
has
it's-
played extremely
He's been very,
well.
very
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Geno,
That was a stretch to put him at 9.
it's
but
fine. I mean, I have nothing. It's hard to argue it because he is putting
Yeah.
up the stats
He-
to kind
I
of back
think
it up. But
As
I
Seahawks
don't-
fans, we're just jaded because I
I
don't
kind of
really
think
like
we
him
do
'cause he's
see
been
him
that
every
transitional
second. We're
quarterback.
just over him. Like we
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
as much as you might not like Russell Wilson, we went from an MVP candidate to Geno Smith.
Right.
I think that's
no,
we
just
don't,
like
we don't see him the way he should be because he is a decent
Sure,
quarterback.
he's like
But-
I've said I think since he's kind of started playing, I was like he's a top 20 quarterback. That's what I'm going to give him.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's in the top 10, sometimes he's 17. Like that's where he is to me. He just jumps too much.
biggest
but that's
shout,
fair.
I think, was Jaden Daniels. In my opinion,
No, I'm okay
best
with
rookie.
it.
Yeah, I wanted
He
to
is
put
rookie
him
of the
on
year
my
already.
list.
Yeah.
He was right there.
Yeah.
But I
He's pretty
didn't. But I really, really wanted to. So I do agree
Interesting.
with
So
that.
you
with
and
ya.
you, I'm just kind of making sure I go through it. So you didn't have Jalen Hurts.
Nope.
You didn't have Stafford.
Nope.
I didn't hear Lawrence, Prescott, Goff. I didn't hear
No golf. No.
That's surprising.
Kirk Cousins.
No Bo Nix. Just kidding.
Get out of here.
The only thing good about Prescott is his paycheck. That's about it.
Yeah, honestly, he's making
That's
bank.
a good one. I like
That's
that.
bank. All right,
That's awesome.
Sam, you
no
want to go?
Tim Boyle. Sure.
Tim.
Where's
Tua?
Yeah.
Tua is supposed to be coming back next week, supposedly. He's practicing, and
That's
there's a
so
chance that
scary,
he might come
but-
back.
Tom Brady's going to come back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
no, he owns the Raiders now. You can't do it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he has so many like restrictions.
The other interesting one, too, that I don't have on my list right now, but Derek Carr has fallen off so hard.
Oh,
Dude, they started
like the
so
first
hot.
3 games, remember, they were like 90-plus points, and now they're
Yeah.
like, where did the Saints go?
I know
Spencer
he got
Rattler.
hurt, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did get hurt.
and so did Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Is he out for a while?
So I don't. Last I saw it was just a rib injury.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
how.
saw that, but I didn't look into
I
it.
think it was just a bruised rib, but I could be wrong. I
So
read about it for
our
sure.
top 5s are like somewhat similar. I had a couple like, same guys, but my number 1's Josh Allen.
Okay.
Number 2, Jared Goff. 3, Patrick Mahomes. I did originally have him at 10, but then I was like, I got to rethink this and actually put a realistic list together. Number 4, CJ Stroud. Number 5, Baker Mayfield. 6, Sam Darnold. 7, Joe Burrow. 8, Jordan Love. 9, Lamar Jackson. And 10, Matthew Stafford. But
Where do you have Jordan Love?
8.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love that. He just his injury. Like he's just. I mean,
If stat wise for him not playing 2 games isn't really impressive
Yeah.
because he's leading. Let me see.
Second in touchdowns with 12.
That's yes, and then he has yards wise.
Yeah.
He's 18, but like I get he is 1351, so 600 off
Yeah.
the top in
Yeah.
Geno, And then touchdowns, I think you said he was second.
Is that 6 to 8? Is what
Yeah,
I
he has
see?
15 to 8
15 to 8,
interceptions,
sorry.
which isn't fantastic.
No, that's not bad. But,
But
honestly, there's no one that's like, I mean, besides Burrow, it's like no one has a good ratio.
No, that's
Lamar
why-
Jackson's been fine.
Jordan Love is
Even
a good
Mahomes
quarterback.
is
but-
what, 6 to 8 touchdown interception?
Mahomes
6
isn't
touchdowns,
throwing
8 picks?
touchdowns.
Yeah, he has 8 interceptions.
So-
He has 6 touchdowns.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not great.
that. I really wanted to put Mahomes lower, but I was like, he's just too good. Even if his stats don't look great, what he brings to the football team is
I can agree
just
with that.
Right.
no one's gonna beat it in the league right now. So that's why I had him higher than I think he's playing.
I can agree with that.
But that's where I'm at for top 10.
That's fair. I don't think I have anything to argue on that, except you're gonna laugh at mine when I say it.
Sam Darnold.
Number one.
Number one, Sam will actually laugh at me because I hate him
Gardner
so
Minshew.
much. No, Gardner Minshew should be number one. No, I have Josh Allen at 1.
Yes!
which is incredible because
I love it.
Am
What a
so
freaking
man.
pick. I'm so
I think,
happy right
honestly,
now.
I'll just be quick on it because I
Yep.
just think finally
Yes.
he has no one else to
Yes.
like. I can be like, oh yeah, he has Diggs,
Yep.
he has all these. Like, he's actually just himself.
He does
There's
have
no one
Amari
else.
Cooper.
Right.
Yeah, okay, but Amari Cooper is Amari Cooper. So I
Heck
have
yeah.
Allen, and then I have Baker.
Best thing we could have heard.
Baker Mayfield at 2, Lamar Jackson at 3, Burrow at 4. I have
Yep.
Brock Purdy at 5.
Yeah, I did not have Purdy. I was one that I was
He's
like,
just consistent.
I do. I
Yeah.
think he's.
Like
feel like he
you
could've-
just
bumped
if you can
somebody,
get him
but-
in the right system like the 49ers, he's just gonna give you what you want. 6, I do have Jaden Daniels as well. I think he's been playing unreal for a rookie, but kind of
Right.
similar to
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, just boring, but like gets the job done.
Yeah.
What is that? 6 or 7, something like that. Wait, 1,
You're
2,
at
3,
6.
4, 5, 6. I don't know. I'm at 7. So I have him at 7. 7, I have Kirk Cousins, who I think
Kirk O'Chains.
he's taken a little bit of time to get going.
Statistically, he's actually pretty good.
That's what I mean.
But the Falcons have such high expectations for him
100%.
that he's
Yeah.
not going to live up to
But
those.
he's got 10,
which is
10
tough.
touchdowns. But the other thing is that you just like saying he or like Curtis will tell you, being a Vikings fan, he's going to get you to the playoffs. And now after that, we don't know.
Prime time in playoffs? No.
But I think he's
That's
he's
fair.
been good enough.
He did have that one fourth quarter drive though this year
Yeah.
in prime time.
Yeah, and then I have Sam Darnold at my
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spot. I have my 8. I think he's proved taking this opportunity. He's been really good.
Yeah.
I have Mahomes at 9. The
I
same
know.
way.
I know. That's
I think my expectations of Mahomes are so much higher, and he has not been
Right.
Yeah.
that guy. And then I have CJ
heck yeah, CJ Stroud.
at 10,
Yeah.
tied with Gardner Minshew.
For me, I'll actually ask you guys too. I was just thinking about this. Who is my pick for my hardest
like Jared
quarterback to
Goff,
have
though.
on this list was Patrick Mahomes. I feel like he was the one that I could not pick a spot for. That I knew he should be, but I couldn't find him. Was that the same case for you guys, or who was one guy that you thought could have or should have been on this list? I ended up putting Mahomes, but
I think mine was Goff. Like, I think Goff has been...
Yeah.
Like, I know... Again, I think my expectations of him... And he's got 10 touchdowns and 4 picks. I don't know why I didn't pick him. Like, he's been really good.
yeah.
But I just feel like... And maybe that is a mistake. Maybe I'm overshooting someone like C.J. Stroud or even, Daniels, who I just am really excited for. And I just know
Yeah.
I told myself, like, the Washington's going to make the playoffs. And I'm just excited about
Just
the whole
riding
thing.
the wave.
Yeah, literally. Maybe a Brock Purdy isn't the right guy to have on this list because he is just, take him out of San Francisco and you put him on any other team. Is he good? I don't know. He's only been there. He's a system guy.
yeah.
Kirk Cousins to me has been really, really good, honestly. I think he's just kind of coming into stride. Burrow's been good. Has Lamar Jackson been that type of guy? Like, again, he's kind of that.
That's why he was lower for me.
He's kind of that Mahomes where I
Yeah.
expect that MVP caliber out of him, and he's not
Right.
really giving me that.
They
Like
have turned on as of late.
They
though.
have.
That's what I'll say with the Ravens.
the other one that I think I missed. I think Trevor Lawrence should be on this. He's got.
Oh,
he's got.
I don't know.
That's
Trevor
he's got
Lawrence is your-
1,500 yards. He's got 9 touchdowns and 3 picks. What is? I mean, he's it's
Trevor
kinda-
Lawrence is my
it's
Josh
kind
Allen.
of like
so.
that.
Yeah.
Who'd you say it was? Burrow.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence has played very good. His team sucks.
Yeah.
He has played very good, but other than that, no. I don't think I think Jordan Love is a stretch. I just don't think he's been that guy.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams has been an interesting guy.
Yeah.
What about you, Curtis? Anyone?
I'd say ones that I didn't put on that I thought about were Jordan
Flacco.
Love and
Yeah.
maybe Kirk Cousins, but still ill
Yeah, I was
feelings.
gonna say you have a bitter taste.
That one just hurts.
And if you look at random stats, again, Joe Flacco's got 7
Dude,
touchdowns,
I
1
love
pick.
Joe
So he's got
Flacco.
716 yards.
Yeah.
What a couple
Freaking
games,
guy.
5 games.
He's gonna win comeback
or
player of the year
three
again,
games.
somehow.
He's been good again. Like he's
Yeah.
he just does what he needs to do. And so it's interesting to see because you do have all these guys like, you know, Justin Fields has been fine. Like Kyler Murray's been like up and down.
Kyler Murray had some really
He started
good
the
games.
season so hot.
and then just
You know,
drifted.
Caleb Williams has been a really slow start and it's kind of coming alive. You know, you just have guys that you just don't know what you're going to get out of. Marcus Mariota's on this list. Marcus Mariota's still in the league.
Yeah, he's the backup for the Commanders.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I
did
did
not
see
know.
this thing. It was like, imagine if Marcus Mariota was drafted now in this style of play with the NFL.
Oh, he'd be so
would
good.
be so
So
good.
good.
And Robert
Yeah.
Griffin, same thing. Those two guys,
Even
would
like a Jake
be-
Locker. Like Jake
Yeah, that was
Locker
the
reminds
other
me.
one.
Yeah.
Jake
Yeah.
Locker reminds me so much of Mateer. 'Cause
Those
he's like
guys
a
would
big
be
set guy,
so good.
but he can move. He was pretty athletic. He just had knee injuries of his yin yang.
Yeah,
but there is
I
a lot
was
of those
re-
guys. Like I don't know. Like it is hard to make that list. Like again, Aaron Rodgers hasn't played bad. His team
he hasn't.
sucks, but
Yeah.
he hasn't played bad. It's just hard. I mean, like for me, like I can't put Geno on the list.
Yeah, that was one I couldn't do it, but I
Don't
was
want
like,
him on there.
He snuck
statistically,
in, yeah.
he's there though.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
But-
it's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think that was our top 10 lists.
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
I'm
get
sure there's
going
going to be a lot of interesting comments,
Yeah.
and we're
I think
first
it'll
year
be good.
football guys is what we're going to get. We've seen that.
That's
comment
fine,
quite a
yeah.
bit, which
Don't
is
even
funny.
know ball.
It's so funny.
That's fine. And
It's okay, it's not the
here
NBA,
I'm here
so
for
I'm
the
okay.
hate. Yeah,
If
we
it's
can't,
the
I can't
NBA,
wait
I'm-
for the NBA. That's great.
Struggle bus.
But yeah, I think this will be
Starts
something fun
tomorrow.
to try to do. It does start tomorrow. We get to see.
man.
Did Bronny make the roster?
I'm sure he did.
He had a good preseason
No,
game.
he
His
did
last
not.
one.
You're lying. He literally was
17
like
points.
the worst in statistics in the entire thing.
His last
Oh, look at this.
game.
3 hours ago, LeBron James Jr. The NBA season starts tomorrow. Whether or not LeBron, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't even say. Did he make the roster? James is... Oh, get out of here. James is currently listed as a part of their roster. Of course he is.
Nice.
So stupid. Such a PR move. You're going to play one game
Not
and then you're out of the
surprised
league.
at all.
I think we're going to do this more often. I think this is fun. I think it's interesting. Gives you a different perspective on what people look at. Because
Yeah.
I feel like we all look at different
Well, it's way
stats
different
for it.
because right now is such
Yeah,
a
in 2 weeks it could be
Yeah.
a totally different list.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's fun.
I agree. I think it'll be interesting. But thanks for listening to the Kind of Athletic podcast. Please like and subscribe to all our social media platforms and make sure to come back to hear more from the Kind of Athletic podcast.